Hi and welcome to this tutorial. In this video, we are going to look at signing up a user using E2 um, application. So first thing we do is to ensure that we have our database set up. Once we have our database set up, we will set up our model. And then once we have the model, we will set up the controller that will render the form. And then our user should be able to sign up. So first thing for this video will be setting up our DB, our database table, which is a user table in this case. So I'll head straight to my console and create a new migration called create, in this case it's a table, so it's create user table. Create user table, good. Then yes, good. So we have created our migration for the user table, and by default it has only two methods, the save up method and the save down, as we had previously discussed. So for this case, we need to add a couple of columns for our user table. Now to do this, what I normally do is to go straight to the E-App Advanced template, which comes with migrations by default. So I'll just copy these lines and then paste into my application. I'll briefly explain. So these are some of the columns that we need. There's the username, auth key, password hash, up to create and then updated at. So for these methods, these are basically the type. For example, the username is of type string. We can give a default. We can give string length. By this method, it's already a default value of 255. Then it cannot be null, and it will also be unique. So that's the same case up to this point. So the other column that I want us to add can also be found in another migration right here, the verification token column, which is very useful, especially when you are working with APIs. So I'll just copy that and then add it somewhere here. Sorry, verification token is not required in the API, it's the auth key. So verification token, then we need to assign it the string that you can see default is none. So that's how we set up our table for signing up the user. Then when we migrate up, we should be able to apply. Okay, in this case we have I have a previous migration that I had not effected, so I'll just say yes, and good, we have two migrations successfully applied. When I go back to my DB, I should see the user table, which in this case we have already created. Then when you switch to structure, you can see we have the ID down up to the updated at. So that's the first step of signing up the user. In the next video, we will discuss more about the same. See you in the next video.